Ever feel like the definition of being a real man keeps shifting? You're not alone. Especially for Black men, navigating masculinity can be a whole different game. Societal expectations, media portrayals, and even history itself have tossed around this concept for centuries. But what if there was a way to claim your own kind of strength? A Black masculinity built on your terms, not stereotypes. How do we define masculinity within the complexities of modern society while honoring the rich cultural heritage that shapes our identity? To understand the concept of masculinity for Black men, one must delve into the nuances of culture and history. In African traditions, masculinity was often intertwined with concepts of strength, resilience, and community responsibility. Traditional roles dictated by tribal customs emphasized the provider and protector archetype, while also valuing emotional depth and familial bonds. However, the historical context of slavery and colonialism introduced a complex layer to Black masculinity. Enslaved Black men faced emasculation through systemic oppression, where their physical strength was exploited, but their emotional and psychological well-being was disregarded. This legacy of trauma still resonates in contemporary society, shaping the narrative of Black masculinity. Over time, the definition of masculinity for Black men has evolved, influenced by social movements, cultural revolutions, and shifts in societal norms. The civil rights movement of the 1960s challenged traditional notions of masculinity by emphasizing intellectual prowess, activism, and a reclamation of agency. Figures like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. embodied varying aspects of Black masculinity, showcasing strength through intellect, courage, and resilience. In the realm of popular culture, representations of Black masculinity have undergone transformations. From the blaxploitation films of the 1970s to the rise of hip-hop in the 1980s and 1990s, portrayals of Black men in media have shifted from caricatures to complex, multifaceted characters. Artists like Tupac Shakur and Jay-Z offered narratives that explored vulnerability, authenticity, and the struggles of manhood in a society marked by inequality. Embracing masculinity in a modern world. Today, Black men navigate a landscape where traditional definitions of masculinity intersect with progressive ideologies of gender, equality, and inclusivity. Embracing masculinity is no longer confined to rigid stereotypes, but encompasses a spectrum of identities and expressions. In the face of adversity, Black men continue to redefine masculinity by embracing vulnerability, nurturing relationships, and challenging outdated notions of strength. Movements like Black Lives Matter highlight the intersectionality of race and gender, amplifying the voices of Black men who advocate for social justice and systemic change. Embracing masculinity in a modern world requires a balance between honoring cultural heritage and embracing individuality. It's about celebrating the richness of Black identity while challenging the limitations imposed by society. It's a journey of self-discovery, resilience, and empowerment, where Black men redefine masculinity on their own terms. This ain't a one-size-fits-all situation. There's no single answer to what Black masculinity looks like. But by understanding the past, challenging stereotypes, and embracing your own unique strengths, you can forge your own path. Oscar the Old Guy, life coach and ALS warrior.
Support the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share.